When we discuss the concept of developed nations in today's world, we typically picture countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, Russia, and the leading nations of Western Europe. Coming from an American perspective, it's clear that many of the brightest minds from Eastern developing countries continue to move toward the West, not because they prefer the culture, but because their home countries often lack the resources, opportunities, and long-term planning needed to support their growth. This global imbalance didn't happen overnight. It is not the result of a sudden strategy or modern conspiracy. Instead, it reflects more than 5 centuries of structured planning, investment, and institutional development in the West. While Europe was building historic centers of learning, such as Oxford University founded in the 12th century, Cambridge in the 13th century, and later Harvard College in 1636, much of the Eastern world, particularly regions under the Mughal Empire, focused their resources on grand architectural achievements. During the same centuries when Europe was developing scientific laboratories, expanding libraries, and establishing research institutions that would later fuel the Industrial Revolution, the Mughal rulers were constructing monumental structures. Emperor Akbar was developing the city of Fatehpur Sikri. Jahangir built the Hiran Minar to honor his pet deer, and Shah Jahan devoted years to creating the Taj Mahal in memory of Mumtaz Mahal. These are extraordinary achievements of art and architecture, but they did not build the scientific or industrial foundation that Western countries were rapidly establishing. As a result, when we look at the world today, nearly every major multinational corporation has roots in Western innovation. Whether it's American tech giants, European engineering firms, or Western pharmaceutical companies. This is why Western nations continue to grow wealthier and more influential, while many Eastern developing countries still struggle with poverty, limited infrastructure, and dependency on foreign systems. History has consistently shown that nations that fail to learn from their past, invest in education, and plan for their future will inevitably fall behind. Sustainable progress is not created through monuments or symbolic structures. It is built through knowledge, research, and the long-term vision to empower future generations. And until developing nations adopt this mindset, the gap between the East and the West will continue to widen.